Hello, my beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to this timeless reading. If you are looking for your sun, moon, rising, this is the message for you. I'm doing timeless right now because I am not resonating anymore with time. So I'm not going to put dates anymore, but if you are a stickler for dates, just check when I post these videos and you can see the date there and you can assume that it's for the week. Otherwise, if you're here and you come whenever you're here, if you're here in 2028, then this message is meant for you. All right, let's get into this reading. This is the overall energy is once was innocent, 28, which is a 10, which is a 1, which is a new beginning. Knowledge means change. So I kind of love this purple energy for you. It just feels very Aquarius to me. I will read from the book. Beautiful message that it has. If you're courageous, you can now become who you truly are on a magical level. When you accept this part of who you are and accept that this magic you have experienced is natural and good, you will grow stronger, more fearless, more calm, more effective, and you will draw to you the people who can echo back to you these truths you have found. You will no longer mind not fitting into a realm you always feared living in, and you will know you can find your own path, tangled and wooded as it may be. You can no longer deny what you have seen, heard, felt, and touched and been touched by. You know magic is true and real, and that wonderment is your path from this time forth. So what to do? Ask for help, seek advice, and consult people who have had similar experiences. Surround yourself with knowledge and know that innocence is not lost and that your beliefs are not naive. Your wisdom is now telling your truth and acknowledging your experience. I mean, that was like, I think my favorite read of this book, but this was really beautiful because it really is that. It's like this is the once you were innocent, now you know kind of energy. Once you followed the rules, and very uncomfortable for you Aquarius to follow those rules, and now you know because your wisdom is within your blueprint. Your wisdom is within you. You know things. And when you choose against and wrong, let's say, when you choose against your wishes, you can feel it in your soul. But we choose because, well, my husband, my wife, my partner, my friends, my kids, my family, whatever, everybody around me, this is what I should do and I should follow because everybody else is doing it. That's impossible for Aquarius. But there are Aquarians that do that. And then they find themselves in very uncomfortable positions because they're following this rule that they didn't create on their own kind of energy. It's like this feeling of, like I love that she's sensual. Like she's like coming into her own. She's like fully falling in love with herself, her sacred sexual energy, which is powerful energy. It's like just being herself. She's bearing herself to the world kind of energy, being vulnerable. That's a big one for humanity. No one likes to show their vulnerability. They always have to be strong. I have to be like a survivor. And it's like so lame-o. It's like so ego. It's like there's no whatever. You can be strong, you can be weak, whatever it is, whatever fits your blueprint is what it is. We're all gifts to this world. We're all precious. We're all love, and that's it. Right? That's the energy. So what I'm seeing here is that you have this inner knowing that's so strong inside you, and I feel that there's some of you that keep holding yourself back and keep following other people, be it your parents, be it everyone I've talked about, even your job, your bosses, the leaders, the governments, the religious people, all these people who you think that have more power than you, and you're feeling it. You're like, yeah, it doesn't work. It's not working, right? Aquarians, they don't like this. I don't even know how Aquarians work in normal jobs because I don't understand how they do it. But anyways, so this is kind of fun. I love it. I love the moon energy. I love the feminine energy showing up here. So let's see what's going on for you this week. We have the Judgment card. Renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. I mean, this is the Judgment card. Okay, so this is a card right before the World card in the tarot journey. The tarot, like the Fool starts the journey, he's ready to find his life purpose. By the time he gets to the Judgment card, he's like, he's almost about to finish his journey, but now he's like, okay, judging himself and judging other people, right? Like we're at that place of our lives where we're like, oh my God, am I doing right? Should I do something else? Oh my God, I shouldn't have said this. I should have, blah, 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 blah. Judgment is ego. It's like Judgment Day. Also, I always think of the purgatory energy, because in the Rider-Waite, the original tarot, it's all about it's a rebirth energy. It's like people that are in coffins and they're naked and they're coming out of the coffins and they're awakening to their new life kind of energy. And I feel like, so renewal is showing up. So a lot of you are in this process of change, in this process of moving away from a what was, or moving away from a, like choices that you've made that don't sit right with you, you know, and finding yourself as well judging other people. You know, it's very common in this spiritual community to be so freaking judgmental. Like we judge other people for not following our like belief system, which is like insane, right? If you think about it, because we're all the same. Just all have different experiences. We all have different choices. Some of us are meant to live in a low vibration for the rest of our lives, and some of us are meant to live in a higher frequency, and that's okay. We honor the journeys. So renewal is like you guys are maybe changing completely your career, your vocation. Maybe this is you moving into a completely different kind of relationship, you know, whether it's romantic or friendship. This is you complete, like it's like a death card to me, almost like a transformation. It is a Pluto, it's a Scorpio energy, like the death card. It's like you're doing away with the old. It's like done. You're over. I can't. You know, once I was innocent, but I am no longer. Oh, wow. What is this? The Emperor energy. This is, wow. This is something. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. The Emperor is super ego. It's Aries showing up for you. Oh my God, Aquarius, what the hell? These are like major arcana, so major life lessons. So you see, this is number 4 that the tarot, that the Fool meets, and this is 20. So it's almost like you're in this process. Oh, this is cool. I love this. This is like you're in this big transitionary like place in your life where you're going to move your home, you're going to level up in your spirituality, or you're going to, you know, I don't know, make a decision that's very uncomfortable for everyone else around you. You're going to realign yourself away from family members or away from, you know, people in your life. Like this is like a huge, like doing away with that which no longer serves you, because the next card is the World and you're ready to start fresh, but you gotta go through these cobwebs kind of energy. Okay, we understood what this is, right? The Emperor shows up and it's a father energy. It's your boss, it's a government leader, it's a banker, you know, it's like someone that's of authoritative position. It's a priest, a rabbi, whatever this is for you, right? It's like, you know, someone you think that is higher than you, who's showing up to, you know, the Emperor is very nice. It's a compassionate leader, but I also feel like the Emperor could be someone who's like, absolutely not. You ain't changing, Aquarius. Who the hell do you think you are? Energy. they're probably the ones that make you feel like you need to judge yourself, right? Like this could be your husband, your partner. This is like a very, I stick to the rules. This is what I believe in. I ain't changing the way I look at life. And this is like, what? Like, it's so interesting to me. But like, again, I don't want to shit on the emperor all the time, but I do feel like sometimes this is government coming in, or they're telling you, they're kind of restricting yourself, your movement here. It's like, I'm the king of all kings. I'm the fucking leader. You better listen to me, man. Don't like think of changing, is what I feel when I see the emperor. But on the other flip side of it could be someone who is super compassionate, that's going to lead your way, is going to come in, and maybe you're going to meet someone who is emperor-like. Could be Aries, Aquarius, could work well together. Someone who's going to, like a fire sign, or is going to come in and like light your fire, right? Get you excited for the next step. So there's these two different scenarios that I want to bring up, so they could be relevant for you. I'll see your challenge is lovers. Okay. All right. So love is showing up. The 6th card is the lover's energy. I love this because it has the strength card symbolism, which is the strength card is usually the lion with the girl. And they're showing up as the lover's energy, which is also about choice. But if I see the lovers next to the emperor, I definitely see, I'll go to the first scenario of someone is in a relationship with a tyrant, or with a controlling egomaniac, narcissist, gaslighter, right? Kind of energy. And it could be a man or a woman, but there's definitely this showing up very strong. And you're trying to make this change in your life, and you're almost there. Like you're at the heaven's door kind of energy. You're right there. And this is coming in so fucking strong. It's so crazy. I can't even explain to you how I feel here. It's a control energy that probably has brought you back so many times into this lower vibration in your life. And you're very cognizant of it, and you're seeing this and you're recognizing. I know what you're talking about, Sabrina. I'm like, okay. And it could be it could have been a father energy for you, or a grandfather, or again, all these kinds of hierarchical energies that have made you feel small in your life. I mean, definitely with the lovers, it shows me as a partner, a romantic partner, or, that's what it shows to me a lot. But it doesn't have to be that. It could be anything else. It could also be you made a choice, and this person is like, what are you talking about? Wrong choice, And again, this is the plea. This is the thing. Nobody can tell you you made a wrong choice, because there's no guideline to what is right or wrong in this world. It's only these made up guidelines, these made up rules by made up fucking white people. And I don't know what kind of people I might, but these people in a boardroom sitting together making a fucking rule book. I really don't know. It's what are you following? These people who come into your life who tell you no, you can't, but you have this inner light inside you saying, yeah, I can. And then you get squashed because everybody else agrees with the emperor or the empress, and then you're like, oh. But the Aquarian, I keep saying, your duty a little bit is to say, to rise above them and say, I'm doing it anyways. I don't give a shit. But I'm not saying that's your role, of course, but it does feel like you are a little bit more prepared than most other signs to be the rebel kind of energy. And I feel like right now you are, you're floating in um, I rarely use narcissism and gaslighting because I don't like labeling people, but I feel like you're rolling around in that energy from someone else. Like someone is totally taking you for a ride, on their own ride, right? And it's very challenging for you. And it's like making you feel unworthy, and it's making you feel like you're losing yourself a little bit. And you were so gung-ho here. You're like, I feel like this is it. I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to move there. And the emperor's like, absolutely not. You're not quitting your job. What about the benefits, the dental benefits? And what about the stupid things? You know, like these little things. And you're like, Aquarius doesn't give a shit about these things, but yeah, okay. You know, and then you get reeled into this world kind of. And you're like, okay, I got to think about these things. You know, you're being cheated on here. Like, you know, you're being lied to. You're being, like, there's a lot here showing up here. To me, it's like more than love. It's about it's about choice. I feel like your free will or your divine will is being quashed. But nobody can do that. That's what I'm trying to share here, is that no one has the right to do that. You are a sovereign being. And the moment you step into that is the moment the universe backs you up, like big time. The moment that you fall prey to these bullies is the moment the universe is like, oh, come on. And then there's the moment that the universe sends you like massive delays and detours and like all the obstacles, right? That, you know, like we can write books about kind of energy. But that's kind of what's happening here, and I'm feeling it strongly for you. So let's see what we have. The Page of Autumn as your outcome. So happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. That's so interesting. The Page of Pentacles is an energy of mischievous. Oh, I don't think of it as mischievous. It's an energy of, it's an Aries, it's Aries. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's an energy of getting organized. You know, it's an energy of like getting your plan in order here. Starting it is like a beginner mind. Starting from the fresh. Unfortunately, it's like a Fool card-ish, but not really. And it's here like you were so ready for that new, and you got like detoured in a really emotional and mind fuck way. This is the third time I say that word in these weekly readings. It's really interesting. I never say that word ever. Anyways, I feel like some of you, I'm not saying every Aquarius, but some of you have lost your way and lost your power. Like are playing smaller than you should be playing. And then the Page of Pentacles could be your children, because pages are people who are younger than you, like your kids. Or it could be people that are younger than you that are coming in and saying, hey, Aquarius, I'm here to help. I'm here to pick you up again, and let's start this again. Let's get you back to rebirth stage. Quicker, right? Let's do this. It's a messenger to the king and the queen. Energy, the page. So it's like, let's communicate this loud and clear. Let's get this in writing. You know, that's earth energy, is mostly writing kind of energy. Air is about speaking. But whatever this is for you, it almost feels like, let's get you working again. Let's get you starting your project that you've always wanted to start, the business that you always wanted to be in, the consultant that you want, the therapist, the healer that you always want. You know, what is it that you've always wanted to do in your life? Let's do this. Let's put it on paper, get a business plan going. Let's go. You know, it's like, let's sign you up for these matchmaking sites. Let's do these things. Let's do this if you want to get something going again. Ultimately, I believe that we don't need to do anything. We just need to trust the universe. But in this case, there's this feeling here of maybe reaching out to your children here. Your children can help you. Like I always say, any children are like freaking older than us, some of them, right? They're like high ancestors that we have, right? So reach out to them. They might be able to guide you very well. So this is like a showed up very, okay, let's do the advice so I can see what is happening here. Be proud of yourself. Love that. It's a Taurus last quarter moon, so that's kind of works with this. It's like, yeah, so what if you have to, it's not about starting over again. You know, it's that beginner mindset, which the Page of Pentacles is for me. It's like, okay, I'm not going to let this bother me. I'm not going to let this bring me down. And at the end of the day, I do have free will or divine will, and I am a sovereign being. And I don't follow anybody else's rules. I'm Aquarius. And I'm also not here to, you know, like abide by anybody. This is my life. You know, maybe once I was innocent, but now I have a deeper wisdom that's waking up inside me. And I'm realizing I'm not here to play victim and feel sorry for myself and pity myself. I'm not here to like fall prey to this shit either, right? No, I'm going to reboot my mind. I'm going to reboot my body, my soul. I'm going to get, and the universe like, yeah, we got your back, Aquarius. Forgive. I love that, actually, because for this is Pisces moon. Forgive yourself for falling prey to that. That is part of your karma lessons. It's part of your journey. You know, we all come in with these like brutal people in our lives that had to show us how strong we were, that had to show us that I don't follow you. You know, I don't need this. This is not in alignment with me. So thank you for being here to show me that. I forgive you, and I forgive myself for being in this position. But I gotta go. I gotta go. That's that. Taking risks. Oh my God, they all came out very well, like well placed. This is the time to take a risk. This is your time. This is your message, Aquarius. Are you here for yourself? Are you here to move into the best version of self? Are you here to move into the magical self that you are? Or are you here to follow someone else's rules? Whether they're have all the best intentions or the worst intentions, that actually doesn't matter. But is it aligned with you? That's the question. If it's not aligned with you, then you have a choice to make. The universe, it's like the choices you make, the reasons you're in spirals of like depression, or the reasons that you are experiencing dis-ease, or the reasons it is because you've made these choices that are not aligned with your soul. And that's it. It's just plainly that. And it's in recognition of this and an awareness of this that you're like, okay, got it. I'm going to change the mindset. I'm going to change this. Is it going to happen overnight? Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. Why? Because the physical world, the occurrences are very slow. If we are fully connected to source and we say, I want this, and it's like, it's in instant manifestation. But right now we live in a dense world where everything is slow. So people say, I should be manifesting. Yeah, it's already manifesting. If you put it out there, it's already in play. So can you trust it that it's going to show up when it shows up? But you cannot expect anything to happen tomorrow. Like maybe you're going to see the $5 money. Okay, fine. But the actual, what you asked for, like if you ask for the universe to pay off your debt, then it's going to happen. It's really going to happen. You have to trust it. But is it going to happen today or tomorrow or next week or 3 months from now? Maybe not. Maybe it'll happen in a year from now. But you have to trust. And this is what this, take the risk. I love this freaking reading. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. These are yes and no, and like remain positive, kind of you're ready. You know, there's these kinds of messaging coming with that. So it's a yes and no question and a when question. So think of these questions while I shuffle for you, Aquarius. All right. and the when. Okay. So in the yes and no, pause if you haven't reached a question yet, because this is your answer. No. No, it's not the right time. No, it's a no. But no could be a good thing. So listen to the no and don't take it offense to it. Don't take it personally. Just say, oh no, all right. And that means that I'm going to trust the universe. And the when is within the next few months. All right, my beautiful Aquarians, this was awesome. And there's this feeling of you a little bit stuck in something, and you know, I spoke about it in Capricorn, I spoke around Sagittarius, but there's a way to really like change your mindset on, like, if you talk to your ego and tell them that the gaslighting that you're getting is the best thing you've ever received. It's great. It's amazing. They're gaslighting me. I'm so aware of it. I love it. Thank you so much. I can get through this, no problem. This is like that's the mindfoolery that your ego's like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean, right? Because your ego is gonna be like, oh, we're gonna bring you down into the little hole. We're gonna make you depressed. Instead, you're like triggering a shift with your ego. Your ego is like, oh, she doesn't care about it, or he doesn't care about it. Okay, so when someone gaslights you, you're aware of it, you let it go, and it's gone. You know, that's like how we play with the universe as well. With how we play along with the universe with these limited belief systems and structures and rules that try to keep us small. You say, okay, act as if. All right, my beautiful Aquarius, this is your reading. So thank you, Rekha, for being an amazing Ko-fi member and supporting me. If you'd like to support me like she does, you can always follow me on Ko-fi and support. Like, it starts from $11 to $144, depends on what you get. I send you recordings and personalized tarot and astrology readings. There's also, you can buy my zodiac journals on Amazon or book a session with me. I do Akashics, past life, I do tarot, a whole bunch of fun things. So check me out on my website, and I will see you next week, my beautifuls. And like, share, comment, and subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Bye.